All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this presentation. My name is Kevon Asne, and the founder of Quantum Leap AI. And today I'm going to be walking you through how I got multiple realtors, over 5 listings per month, resulting in over 6 figures in GCI. So let's get into it. So as you can see, we have the proof of the claim right here, resulting in over 50% qualified leads. So basically, what we're going to be talking about is the key to getting 5 listings per month, getting that lead flow, getting that lead quality, and getting those nurtured leads. And this is what helped our clients get over 140K in GCI in a matter of a few months with more qualified leads than they knew what to do with. So as you can see here, we have Martha, one of our best clients. She closed over 50K of contracts with 90K pending. She did about almost 150K in revenue in GCI. And then we have Davidson, who closed over 100K within 3 months. And if you go down here, this is a little bit about myself. I used to live in shared housing in LA, and now my life has completely changed, right? So now I'm living in abundance. And this presentation is really going to walk you through how I was able to get listings for my real estate agents, having a call center, getting those qualified listings, and now how we're able to do that with AI. So if we take a look here, this is just a bit about myself. I spent the last half year traveling Europe and Dubai with zero commitments if I did not want them. Complete freedom. This is me in Paris right here. I was actually able to marry my French girlfriend and spend months traveling around the world. This is us in Paris right here. And then over here, we're in Dubai. Love that city. Staying in some of the best hotels around the world. This is us in the famous Versace Hotel in Dubai. Definitely one of my favorite hotels I'd recommend. Me in Dubai as well. Up in Skyview Observatory in Dubai, finally being able to share fun experiences with the people I care about. This was on my birthday here. Took a helicopter ride as well, took a cruise in Paris. And yeah, so basically, this is for you if you already have a proven way of closing deals as a real estate agent, but you have the desire to scale. You want to achieve 50K a month, but you just don't have the lead flow. Your current model that you have in your real estate business, it's hard to scale due to the fact that you don't have qualified leads or you have a lack of high volume, right? You've been burned by lead gen agencies in the past, and you just don't have the time to cold call and door knock and post a bunch of content, right? You're tired of the ups and downs of referrals. They're not consistent, and you want a more predictable source of revenue. You're starting to feel the impact of competition coming to the market since, there's a low barrier to entry as a real estate agent. The license is very easy to get. That's why you feel the impact of competition and you're not able to differentiate yourself from the marketplace. And you know what to do to scale, but somehow month after month, quarter after quarter, you're stuck in the same position, and you're making enough to feel good about yourself, but you're not exactly where you want to be to really feel truly fulfilled, right? And my mom was a real estate agent for 25 years, very successful, making over 300K a month. Sorry, 300K per year. And with this, I've been working with over 250 real estate agents, getting them leads, as well as spent my whole life being around real estate agents. As a kid, I was 5 years old. I'd be going showing houses with my mom. Like I truly know what it takes to be a successful real estate agent, and I've seen what differentiates real estate agents from being successful, being in the top 1%, and those who are just getting by, right? Like they're in the middle, they're scraping by, maybe they're hitting 8, 10K a month, but they're not truly where they want to be. So basically, the goal of this training is to really give you the model and the offer that allowed my clients to experience true freedom, when they're hitting 10, 15K a month, and then what allowed them to go from that to 50K a month. When you're stuck making between 10K and 20K a month, like I was back in 2021, it's a mixed bag of feelings and realizations, right? Like you're making more money than you were before, but at the same time, you feel like something's missing. You know, you start thinking you can do even better, which leaves you feeling like a bit unsatisfied. You know, you're wasting time with unqualified leads who aren't looking to sell. And at the same time, you have realtors who are making 50K a month, who at the same time might not even have the same amount of sales skill as you, might not be as smart as you. Maybe they don't even have enough knowledge about the industry, right? And you're left wondering, like, what are you doing? What do they know that I don't know? Right? You've got this sense of financial freedom or some semblance of stability. You know, maybe you're taking a vacation here and there, but at the same time, you feel like you're chained to your business, right? You're always on the phone, you know, worried about where your next deal is going to come, and you're stuck with just a few clients. It's like you're free, but not really. And of course, you're still having to spend time door knocking, cold calling, relying on referrals, putting you in a feast or famine position, right? You have certain months, you know, where you're doing well, and then the other months, like you might not even get a single listing. So to get out of this situation, you only need answer one question. And the one question you need to answer is, how do I get a lead machine that brings qualified people who like, trust, and respect me as quickly as possible? And that's why I invented my AI quantum listing system. So using this effortless listing accelerator formula increases the velocity you have in your lead flow and lead quality, and it'll make you rich, right? This AI quantum listing system, you know, is something that helped me 4x my client listings in 3 months. And this is how you can leverage it. So if we take a look here, this is the AI quantum listing system. And it basically helps you get 5 listings per month. And the way that we do this is we build out a custom voice agent. And at the same time, we run ads, right? We have meta ads that are specifically targeting your real estate market, finding motivated sellers who are qualified on things like price, motivation, timeline. So they're looking to sell. And at the same time, we have an AI voice agent who calls them, right? Who calls the inbound lead and is fed all the market information, training docs, and everything so that he can essentially qualify for you. An AI entity can qualify the lead even more. You know, instead of you having to cold call the inbound lead from, you know, these lead gen agencies that aren't even that qualified, you have qualified leads coming in through our optimized meta creatives with our voice agent who further qualifies them. And then from there, we nurture the leads, right? We nurture the leads by posting that AI social media content every day, multi-purpose across all platforms to really separate you, differentiate you from all the other real estate agents in the market. And this kind of goes over everything where we put in the company info, the new hire packets, local market info, a 20-page knowledge base, which we feed into the AI system to call those leads for you. And at the same time, we also notice that we can give different accents to really customize it even more, increase that conversion rate. You know, British accents help you convert more than 26% of leads. And at the same time, we have the social media content, which is completely AI generated and it's multi-purpose across all platforms to really nurture those leads after we bring in that lead flow and qualify the leads, you know, and then from there, we have the speed to lead script, which really makes sure that as soon as we get those leads, we make sure that they're warmed up, they're nurtured, they're ready to get on a call with you, right? So this is a bit about our system right here, an overview. Now, moving on from the AI quantum listing system, we can really dive into why this system works, right? So for you to win the game, you need to know the rules and the fundamentals, right? So basically, what we have right now with all real estate agents we talk to, A to Z, they all have these issues, which is lack of lead flow, lack of lead quality, and lack of lead nurturing, right? This is why they're not hitting 5 listings a month. They're only hitting one or two, you know, and Charlie Munger said to find the truth, to always go to the most fundamental level. And if we take a look here, you know, burn leads are the problem in the marketplace. So my business partner and I, you know, we had a call center which sold over 200 homes in 2021 and 2022 for real estate agents. And a key problem he had we both had was getting consistent lead flow as the real estate market is ever changing, with supply and demand decreasing at different points of time. So we also struggled not only with that, but at the same time, lead quality, where we only had 23% of leads qualified. So the biggest issue in our call center that we had was also lead nurture, where the sales cycle in real estate, it's usually 6 to 12 months. So the people who were the clients who were nurturing the leads effectively, they would make 10 to 15x their ROI. And the ones that didn't, they'd only make, 2 to 3x their ROI. And the reason being is lead nurturing really warms up those prospects to end up signing with you, because that's really what differentiates you in the marketplace from every other real estate agent in your town. So, with digital marketing, we no longer have this problem because as we can see here, essentially the problem is that the real estate market is ever changing. With digital marketing, we can tailor the market to have specific copywriting that adapts to the changes in the market, that adapts to the market trends, and that allows us to generate the most amount of leads possible. So we can further scale this long term in the ever changing real estate market. The most successful real estate agents, they have more leads than they can handle, and they have an abundant stream of leads constantly flowing their way. So personally, I look up to the top 0.01% in an industry, and what I like is they're willing to figure out the problem and find a solution to it. Now, at the same time, the key isn't just lead flow, it's about lead quality and lead nurture. And these are essentially the three ingredients to success. You have to have all three dialed in. It's not just a matter of signing warmed up prospects. It's about really hitting all of these by doing all three things simultaneously. So the old way that I see most real estate agents going about is, they have the leads, they cold call them, they book the appointment, they try to close, and then they repeat, right? This is the old way. This is like the outdated version that was effective 20 years ago. Now, the reason this is ineffective now is there are too many real estate agents in the marketplace. And at the same time, everyone's using this exact system. So it's causes saturation in the market. So this is not effective if you want to scale because it also takes up too much time. So eventually, the market becomes too sophisticated. It's like an ocean, and everyone at the pond is trying to catch as many fish as possible and then eventually run out of fish, right? So here's the process of how we scaled our lead generation, right? So we have inbound leads from paid ads where an AI voice agent calls a lead, books the appointment, and then we do lead nurture with SMS and social media. And then from there, we close and repeat the process. So, what worked with us is this process to really get those qualified leads. And at our call center, we struggle with lead quality, right? Only 23% of leads were qualified. Now with this, we optimize the lead quality by making sure that our ads are targeting the prospects in an effective manner. And at the same time, we custom tailor our creatives to really capture the trends and market conditions, since our copywriting is always adapting to the real estate market. And it really makes sure that we're getting the best results in terms of lead quantity and quality to really get that qualification and that lead flow in place. So after this, our second step is, to have the AI voice agent call the inbound lead. And what happened, and me and my business partners call center implemented this process is it really helped us have 50% of our leads qualified because we had a 20-page knowledge base, which was uploaded, which made our voice agent really handle any objection. So the voice agent is trained on all data of the market. So this allows us to gain the most amount of leads and capitalize on the current trends and conditions of the real estate market. So essentially, we have the script as well, which qualifies a prospect on price, motivation, and timeline. And this warms them up and turns those warm leads from the ads to hot leads. And then we pass them on to you after an appointment is booked from the voice agent. So instead of having to hire someone for $3,000 a month who's maybe not as well trained, who's not going to work as hard as an AI entity, we have this to really optimize this, blast out the calls, do speed to lead, call those leads as soon as possible and book them to your calendar. You know, and like I'm saying, the biggest issue in our call center that we had was lead nurture. So the sales cycle in real estate is typically 6 to 12 months. So if the client did not have the system, they would forget about the realtor. That's what we had with our clients. But the clients that we did have who had lead nurturing dialed in, they would make 10 to 15x their ROI, which is why we launched an AI that can build out social media content to keep us on the top of the mind in front of the leads, right? With our new system, we simultaneously multi-purpose AI generated social media content across all social media platforms while utilizing our SMS campaign to further nurture those leads so that when you are following up, they already know who you are. They've been seeing you pop up on their text messages, on their social media platforms, and they know who you are, right? Like they're thinking about you more than the other real estate agents on their social media in their contacts. So if we go through here, the missing piece is nurturing. This is what we had. Um, and this is basically the essential missing piece that other lead gen agencies are not providing real estate agents. So it allows you to gain listings like clockwork because it warms up the prospects, right? And with this process, we're able to guarantee our real estate agents listings on a silver platter. And the old way of lead gen and sales is compounded by the fact that what we're doing is being delegated to AI. Okay. So of course you're still gonna be you're gonna have to be the one who writes out all the SOPs and solves all the problems. But at the end of the day, we want to be as efficient as possible. So a big reason Genghis Khan was so successful, he would hire the smartest, most skilled people to do the jobs in his empire, regardless of background. And AI is smart and skilled to help you leverage time and gain as much money as possible, get those listings, right? So you're already wearing, 17 hats in your business. Why would you want to make your life harder, right? You need to have more time so that you can, spend time with your family, travel, and everything else like that. So if we go here, the AI quantum listing system is broken down into these stages where we have ads, where we have the meta ads that target people with an attractive offer. And at the same time, it's specific creatives targeted according to your real estate market and trending and conditions, market trends and conditions. And at the same time, we target those highly qualified leads in certain markets, right? And the market research will be done on these markets and creatives and specifically targeted for these foreign investors. So we have an optimized script, objection handling, and market data, which trains that voice agent and allows the voice agent to further qualify those leads and objection handle, right? And then at the same time, we create your personal brand, right? And we do this with automated AI generated social media posts, which really increase organic reach and helps nurture those leads. And then from there, the last stage down the road is to scale this, right? Optimize the ads, optimize the script, increase ad spend, and so forth. So this is some of the proof over here where, we had more than 50% of our leads qualify. So more than 50% of the leads we're sending to our real estate agents for our call center were qualified. And this is how most lead gen agencies operate for real estate agents, where you have one media buyer generating 100 leads per month at $15 per lead, charging 1,500 per month as a retainer plus 1,500 in ad spend. And the client, closes 1% of the leads. Average home price in the US, in the primary market is 430K. You get about 2.5% roughly, usually. And then you have 10,750 in average commission. And then, 32K in added revenue, 90 days of implementing the system, which is about 129K per year. If we assume a 33% probability of success, this means that yearly revenue is actually around 42K. So you're being charged 36K with a chance to make 1.18x. And that's not that great, right? And this is the issue which a lot of real estate agents encounter, that they've been burned. They haven't made the ROI that was promised to them by those lead gen agencies. So this is our math, right? Essentially, 40 qualified inbound leads per month, and you get a 12% closing rate because they're so qualified, resulting in 5 new listings every month. And then 5 listings times average commission of 16K is 80,000 in GCI, which is 960K in potential added GCI in 360 days of implementing the system. And that represents a potential of 960K GCI on the low end if the system's used properly. So we know most people won't. So let's say 50% probability of the outcome, we're still left with 480,000 per year. So most real estate agents I know, they struggle with establishing themselves in the marketplace. This is because the real estate market is so competitive, right? Unless you have a lot of qualified leads and you're on the top of their mind, you'll never grow to the heights that you want to. That's just a bitter truth in this market. The biggest mistake they make is getting caught in a downward spiral, kind of like being just one drop away from going down the drain. You're stuck with not enough qualified leads, not enough nurtured leads. And the AI quantum listing system will allow you to acquire these listings effortlessly, and it'll make sure that everything is done for you, right? You just receive those highly qualified leads. And then, granted, you have the sales skill, you can effortlessly collect those high commissions. And that's how we make our clients wealthy. And as you can see, this is the implementation step where we have the growth right here. So, instead of just being stuck where you are, you want to be in the top 0.01% of the industry, right? And what separates the top 0.01% from the rest? It's really this, right? It's really being more productive and being cost efficient. So you need to reduce costs and increase output as well. And if you're not, you're never going to be ahead. You're never going to come out ahead. So the biggest thing that I learned in my agency is that to be the best means to be the best at lead nurturing. That is the single key factor which got us success, right? And this is why most agencies, they're just not providing the results for their clients because they don't have this in place. But this is why we were able to acquire 20 listings per year for our clients. So if you're looking to, really bridge that gap and get to 50 to 100K per month in your real estate business, do book a call with me where I'll personally give you a roadmap. If you're a good fit, we can work together. If not, you'll at least have a roadmap on how to take your business from the current point, maybe you're at 10K, 15K per month, how to get you to at least 50K per month and get those 5 listings per month to really give you that freedom and that dream outcome in your life. Right. So I'll be personally be doing this first implementation and walkthrough call right after this training goes live. And I will design a 6-month plan for how you can hit 6 figures in GCI, give you a walkthrough of our essentially our AI quantum listing system, our lead on tap machine fulfillment structure, as well as walking you through our lead flow and lead qualification process. And then we are going to get you to 5 listings per month and walk you through our lead nurturing and personal brand process and walk you through our AI systems development process to really enhance your business, saving you time and making you money. So after the audit, I'll walk you through a personalized implementation roadmap, like I said. And then if we're a good fit together, we can work together, if not, it's all good. At least give you this system so that you can take it and scale your business in the long term. So this isn't going to be available for anyone. You have to qualify for it. I just want to put this out there. You need to be a licensed real estate agent. You need to have some kind of experience and understanding of your industry as well as sales skill, right? And you need to, of course, be willing to put in the work and to take advantage of the system. We only want serious action takers, and we can only do 5 audit and implementation calls per week. So we already receive more than 10 applications weekly for this audit and implementation call. and 35% get automatically canceled due to not being qualified, and 50% don't even go past the discovery process, and we just give them access to our FB community. So these free materials should help you get to the point you're qualified to really experience our AI quantum listing and effortless listing accelerator. So if you feel like you have, the sales ability, you have the understanding of your industry, and you feel like, this can help you, do pick a spot that works for you on my calendar, and then we'll walk you through step by step a roadmap and how you can get 5 listings per month with this AI quantum listing system. So I look forward to, teaching you more about the AI quantum listing system and getting on a call with you and kind of hearing more about you and how we can help. So thank you so much for listening to this presentation. Thank you. Take care.